think we're ready. Anyway, welcome. Good evening. I hope you are having a good one. Yeah, where should I even begin? First of all, sorry about the last stream. For those of you who were watching the footage, maybe you have noticed that it's been abruptly cut. In the middle of the, well, not in the middle of the campaign, I actually almost finished the campaign at that point, but we had a problem. That was the day before yesterday, right? I think so. Yeah, we had a thunder, basically, right near where we live, and it was really bad. So I had to turn off the stream because we were getting like internet cuts and even electricity cuts because of it. So I decided to just, turn off all my devices to not fry them. And actually, like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes after that, the thunder had stopped and everything was fine again. But it was at that point too late, and I already was streaming for like a couple of hours, and I figured I would see you. I will see you on Wednesday. What's up, my Maru? How are you doing? New store mount. Do you know what? I have no idea what the deal with the store mount is because I never got mine. I mean, I think what's the even is it what's the name of this guy? Is it it doesn't have storm. Why am I typing storm? Sky? Does it has like anything to do with like sky? Let's put in non-collected because maybe we'll. Is it this one? Yeah, it's like is this the one that you mean? Like, I don't even have mine. I do have a sub. Have not collected this mount. Yeah, I do have a subscription, but I don't even plan on defending myself for why I have a subscription. First of all, I don't think people should do that when they play a game. And second, I freaking create content and I do mount guides and I collect like all year long. And I think it's fair that I get 2 months free when it comes to WoW because I pay for it less. So yes, I absolutely do subscribe so I could make content for you, and I don't really care about the store mounts at this point. I do have some store mounts, which most of them were gifts because my husband knows I hate flowers, and like the only gifts that I've been getting for like, I don't know, Women's Day and anniversaries and stuff are store mounts, and yeah, I don't care about what people think about that. I just have them as gifts. They're just memories of someone just gifting something to me, and I couldn't give a shit about buying the mounts myself. And developing more lore for the book and the questing zones. Wait, does your book have anything to do with the game that you're working on? Anyway, today what we're gonna do, I just want to send my missions real quick. And what I'm gonna do is Torghast, and for those of you who have seen the announcement, it's not really an announcement, it's kind of an idea of my schedule when I post in the community tab, because I can't have a rigid schedule due to my life being the way it is. But yeah, I wrote a little bit about my Torghast experience and how I actually got hyped for Torghast when Shadowlands was announced, and I was like, this is where I'm gonna live. Like, my husband knows, he knows like how hyped I was, and I even hyped him for Shadowlands, and I was like, let's explore this, let's do this together. And then Torghast came around and I was like, well, this is a weekly chore. I don't like it. So yeah, I never actually ended up playing it because I liked it. I played it because I had to. Oh, the game is shaped from the book, so you have a lot of work to do, man. That is a lot of work then. I just really hope everything works out, and it's a few years of working on these things, and it's tough work, but it will pay off, I'm sure. But anyway, yeah, I really want to try at least to regain that hype for Torghast. It deflated really quickly in my case. I was just like, I started playing it and everything just really felt the same, if not more irritating than like some floors. As in, like, some floors were fine, and some floors I just hate it. And this is the weird thing about Ardenweald. Ardenweald is so choppy for me, and the only way it's not choppy, and do mind I have an okay like equipment and stuff, and it's not because my laptop or my PC or whatever, it sucks. But like the only way Ardenweald will work fine for me, and this is what I call fine because it doesn't get better than this, is if I reduce the quality of the game. It's so weird. Like, okay, someone with a pretty badass PC who doesn't even have to, you know, stream along the way might not have these issues, but like I just don't understand why Ardenweald is so hard to render. Made a special alphabet for each language in game, made so each class will see other races differently. What do you mean each class will see other races differently? Like they have different kind of vision, or did you mean something about the language? Anyway, today we are going to check out Torghast. I haven't been to it, and I haven't done any of the Torghast PTR. I didn't want to spoil it for myself because I don't like playing something that I know will get like 1,000 more reworks until it hits live. And Torghast is something that I can very easily get disappointed about. And that's the one feeling I don't want to have when it comes to Torghast. I just want it to stop. Like, I don't want it to be this nightmare that I have to get into. Does Venari still have weekly quests? What are these? Forces of Perdition. What is this? I don't know. I'm not sure if these are weeklies. They seem to offer money instead of Stygia. It's like 800 gold for a quest. Let me see. And this one is like 250 gold. I don't know, like, do I not get Stygia for this anymore? What in the world? Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. I am just gonna, you know, not do Venari right now. We did what we had to do. And I'm gonna solo Torghast. The reason for that is because I really want to experience it on my own terms and not have people just like rush me or make me do it in a way that I never know if I should click on these portals or not. It's maddening. I don't want anyone to just be like, okay, we're gonna do it this way or we're gonna do it that way. I just want to do it my way, you know, and just have fun along the way. Why is everything so choppy? Like, I'm not even... Like, I don't even have dropped frames or anything, and it shouldn't... Yeah, my cooler is turned on. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. I don't know. Like, it's weird. Whenever I enter People Zone, something always happens. Yeah, we're gonna do Torghast, and we're gonna try not to be bored. Because I want to actually figure this new thing out and see what it's like. And let's see if we even have the recommended level for this. It offers 950 Soul Ash, Soul Cinders, grant your reward, okay, but 208 recommended level. I think we're fine. Let's go. I think we're fine. Ooh, was that too loud? It was kind of loud for me. If it was too loud for you, let me know. They have their own nicknames. They see each other based on the lore. Each race has its own education, also known as dwarves, one with the... I see, but like, is their visual going to be rendered differently? I'm not sure if as a player I would like that. Like, if I want to customize... Okay, I want to... Duration of your summon Dark Layer, 50% to consume. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's do it like this. Again, I didn't work on my spellbinds. Like, my spellbinds actually genuinely suck right now because I didn't fix my talents and rotation and everything since I started the patch. I was just playing very casually, and everything you see here, if you're trying to learn Warlock, don't do it from me right now. Do it in like a week when I do these things properly. So yeah, I want to see like how easily or with how much difficulty I can actually solo this. This is extremely choppy. I don't know why. Is anyone else having lags in Torghast? See, I'm getting stunned for no apparent reason. No reason at all. Because I lagged out. Why is this laggy? I don't know. I just don't want it to be. I just want to make sure I'm doing everything I can to. Oh, I should turn on my objectives. Slay enemies, free souls, and break arms to fill your empowered bar. Do I have to do it quickly? That's my question. And why is it? Why is it? Let's try something. Let's try to, like, I don't know. Like, does this count as a... Does this count as a raid battleground environment or whatever? I'm just gonna reduce the quality and we'll go ahead and try to do it this way. It's still freaking choppy. I don't know why. It's not too bad, but like, why in the world? Why in the world would it chop out? Server's like, I don't know. I know that everything else is working fine for me. I don't know if it's the server's lag, but like I'm not gonna be... I have to compare it to Final Fantasy because even when I play or stream Final Fantasy, when there's a shit ton of people around, and there's always people, it's not like in Stormwind where like your game would lag and you would have to go to Dwarven District to the auction house because you can't use the Trade District one. It's just very strange. Like I never get lags there. And that is my main concern. So we're gonna try to be thorough, I guess. Do I get these empowered things, like empowered bar, whatever, when I do things thoroughly? Because I want to try and solo it on my own terms and not just like speed run it or whatever. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'm not sure if I like these like torment things. We're gonna try and see if we can 5-star this while just being, you know, thorough and overall okay at this. I don't want to speedrun it. I don't know how to speedrun. It like I don't know. Like I'm currently on a roleplay server and there's not a lot of people here, so I kind of don't see shit. I kind of don't see any reason for there to be like a legitimate server lag. But, you know, it's the first week of the game. Everything's, I guess, possible, and I don't know. I'm already not really feeling like this is a different thing. That's the thing. I came over here alone so I can experience this, but I'm just afraid that I'm gonna feel like it's the same old thing. And do you even get stars at this rank? Like, is this like measurable? I think there is a system even at like floor 9 or whatever, where you will get like a star, like a starred rank based on your performance. So we'll see how that goes. So being thorough, if we're not gonna do a speed run, basically that means that we're gonna have to clear everything and just basically break everything. Why did we get hit? I don't get it. I don't know, it's weird. It was weird. I had to heal a little bit there, so... Yeah, we're just gonna try and play the thorough way, because I figured that it has to be, like, basically you have to do one or the other. You either have to be super fast, or you just have to, like, slow down and do all the stuff. So we're gonna try to do all the stuff and see if we can actually benefit from that. Because if I don't benefit from that, if I take, like, ages to finish a floor, and I never end up actually legitimately getting like all maximum stars, I am never going to do this the way I enjoy it ever again. So everything I'm gonna do from then on is rush it with other people who also want to rush it. So this is kind of a test for me, because I want to see if I can first of all, I want to check out the room that we missed attacking completely. This is the room where we came from, And this is the room that lags. Like, the other one doesn't. Like, I'm on quality 1. Basically, I should not be lagging at all. And yet, here, like, I am streaming, but my equipment is definitely not bad. And not this bad. It's just, it just feels... I feel tormented. Exactly. But we'll see how this goes. And I don't know if they reworked the rooms. That is something that I haven't really been checking out too much. I don't know if the rooms are like longer or maybe, I don't know, shorter or whatever. I'm just wondering if those were changed, and if Torghast is I don't know, did it get difficult again? Because I'm not sure about that. What we're gonna try to do is not pull a whole village here and move out of this. I always forget this. Always. But I have a nasty feeling, like, and it's telling me that after this run, I'm not gonna feel any different. Like, I feel like until I get that mount for, like, I don't know, for, like, 5-starring all the 12s, I'm not gonna feel any different whatsoever. Do I also, like, do you think I get an individual score? Party becomes in power for up to 30 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna be at the boss. We're gonna be at the boss at some point, and is this animal power? I want to be able to see it, you know? Okay, creatures that die, soul remnant. Yeah, I do cast corruption from time to time, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I wonder if I should be keeping this empowered thing for the final boss or not. But that's another thing we're gonna learn today. I don't know this format. I actually don't know the tactics very well, like what's optimal to do and what isn't. I want this to be a standalone playable format, and I don't know, I'm gonna stop fighting against it being tied to like Soul Ash and Soul Cinders, because this is a very experimental patch for me, and it's the patch where I decided to give zero shit about gear, because it's too stressful. So gear for me doesn't exist this patch. It just doesn't. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do as much of both the open world content and the content that actually is supposed to be fun when you don't take the gear into consideration. I think that's a good plan. I think that's going to be a stress relief. I'm going to try and enjoy WoW that way, because everything is just gonna get scrapped in a few months' time. Hopefully it's less months rather than, you know, more months. But okay, so here's the guide that we needed to save for the campaign. Maw Walker, you continue to walk its holes. It was my great aspiration to prevail with the help of this box. I overestimated my capability. The trust I'm not overestimating. Okay, take the box. Reason to block so many things to Rune Carver. Okay, whatever that is. So as you can see, I am here for the first time. Well, since I started with the campaign. Come on! Are you serious now? That was a legitimate ambush. That was a legitimate ambush. I should bind my my pet heal somewhere more convenient. This is so inconvenient for me to actually click on my keyboard that I actually click on it with my mouse. So yeah, I'm a clicker. I've become a clicker. From a mythic reader to a clicker in 9.1. That's a good stream title. That's what I'll use next time. That is a good ass title. Okay, so we have kind of our empowered bar, kind of, sort of. And I don't think we missed any of these like bosses and stuff. I think we're actually okay. Is this the vendor? Is she gonna stay here? Is she gonna bother me with anything else? Is she gonna say something? No, she just basically repeated the quest thing. That's okay. We have 4 of these anima powers, and I'm pretty sure we should be getting to the boss at some point. Okay, so the boss is there, but Is there a reason why this is locked? Oh, it's not locked. It's just like, oh, it's locked, but it isn't because you're a mall walker, and we're all good with that. You know what? Let's pop this. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see how OP we get. Do I get like more haste or something? So far I'm not impressed. I am slightly on. Okay, I'm okay with this empowered things. Okay, so you get to empower yourself, and then you get to fill the bar again, so you can like empower again. Is that how this works? Oh, the boss was there. Oh shit, we only have how much? Okay, so we still have we don't have the empowerment anymore. We spent it right before the boss. That's not the way to do it. Don't do it. Okay. Yeah, that is really inconvenient. Okay. Gonna call myself the clicker from now on. Okay, so far, like I did one floor, everything looks the same. Except for the fact that you're not allowed to die. Let's see if that feels good or not. Oh my god, okay. Go away. Away he went. Okay, so gain immunity? No, I don't like that. Reduce the cooldown of Soul Rod. Soul Rod is useful, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's see if we cleared everything. Okay, so we went. Okay, we were supposed to go that away. We came from here. Okay, I just want to make sure, like, we still have undiscovered, like, places on the map, and I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. I know that sometimes the map is drawn that way, but we'll see. Target seems familiar. Do you see why? I'm not sure I'm getting your reference. Okay, so this part of the thing is locked, so we can't go there. I'm pretty sure we didn't miss anything. I'm just gonna go, like, we have 5 anima powers. If we miss something, there would probably be. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. Luckily we have a small body. Hearthstone? Are you referring to my daunting feeling of something, of wanting something to change and giving a feature another? Oh, okay, so we have a 100% and we have a 5% empowerment and we have a floor time 13 minutes. Floor time doesn't seem very good, but the rest is like okay. You mean like giving something a chance for like one last time, and it's always the one last time? It's like a dungeon road of Hearthstone. After you defeat a boss, choose 3 cards as upgrades. Well, yeah, but like I think Hearthstone also kind of took a little bit of a reference to the we are going to get screwed like right now. This is not going to work out for our Tangrave, and luckily we have a refresh cooldown on this, and I'm gonna have to pop like all my cooldowns to keep this guy alive. Oh no. Okay, well at least he's there and he's trying to do something for us. I don't know, maybe I should just be popping the Seeds of Corruption like all the way and just trying to kill them before they kill our Tangrave, because if he dies, we are in trouble. So yeah, like the dungeon runs were also inspired by roguelikes, by the... What's it called? I always forget that game that I played like when I came back to Twitch. The one where you kind of climb the tower with your minions. It's like a Darkest Dungeon, but like a different version of... Slay the Spire. Yeah, that's kind of what I was reminded of. Once I played Slay the Spire, and when I thought about the Hearthstone, like the dungeon experiences and stuff. Looks the system of dungeon run that was integrated into WoW. Like I get that, like I get that they're the same like company and things get integrated, but what baffles me is that that kind of thing, like Torghast, the way they integrated it gets integrated. If it's based on Hearthstone, it's based on Hearthstone, that's fine. But like, why don't we have a feature like mobile pet battles? If things truly integrate, like from one Blizzard game to another, why don't we yet have pet battles on mobile? Because that would legitimize all the pets that we've ever... Like, I even made a video about it because I'm very passionate about the topic, and I actually kind of thought that it was my idea. I thought one day, and I was like, hey, this would be really cool. And I said that to Philip, and he was like, yeah, it would be cool. And then I go and look it up, and I see countless topics on Reddit, people asking for the pet battle feature on mobile to be implemented. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm not as, you know, innovative or whatever as I thought, but it's still a good idea. Like, why don't we have that? Darkest Dungeon streams incoming. I actually have Darkest Dungeon now. I didn't buy it, but it was free on Steam like during New Year's. I think there was that New Year's sale, and I basically I got it then, but I haven't played it at all since then. I just didn't have the time. Right now I'm trying to juggle 2 MMOs, which most people say that it's an impossible task even for someone who has time. And I'm the definition of not having time, but you know, it is my job, so I'm gonna have to try to do that. And I just kind of want to give both of them a real shot at just like becoming my main game of a sort, because like neither of the games, like WoW doesn't deserve me judging it too roughly, and Final Fantasy doesn't either. So if I'm gonna judge anything this year, and if I'm going to actually just like switch and pick my main game, it's not gonna be some emotional drama where I'm like, I'm quitting WoW, I'm never coming back again. And it's not gonna be like, oh, Final Fantasy is great, it's fulfilling all my dreams and desires and whatnot. It's not gonna be that. Oh, am I gonna die? I should probably move away. Do I not have any more of these thingies? No? Okay. So basically I want to make an educated decision about that. Oh, this is a legitimate trap that I walked into. I thought that was just like a thing on the floor that doesn't count anymore once the minion's dead. Apparently it does count. Why am I still getting wrecked? That's my question. I keep losing HP and I don't know why. Is there like a maw rat to help me heal here? Increase health and reduce damage taken. What in the world? Am I gonna get one shot for some reason? I'm just gonna try not to stand in stuff, and I think I'll be okay. Okay, how about we actually heal ourselves? Out of range? Why am I out of range? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna use this. I feel like I need to at this point. Yeah, you can mount in the maw. And Hyla, by the way, I hope you're having a good evening. They won't bring money. They would have brought money. They would have brought money because at least, okay, even though I heavily disagree with this, they would have increased the amount of pets bought from the pet store, because pets are always like a secondary thing bought in that shop thing, because nobody wants to admit that like pets are pay to win, and pets in a way are pay to win because some pets just have insane abilities. Mounts are not pay to win, pets are. And if people were to legitimately win something in game with those freaking pets, they would have done so. Like, they would have absolutely bought pets. And I feel like it's a missed opportunity to not have freaking mobile pet battles on your phone, because it would have increased the playtime. Like, how is that not profitable? Oh no. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Like, I don't see how that would be unprofitable for them. Because like if it requires subscription, like if you battling others on your phone like in Hearthstone requires a subscription to WoW, I see that as a good thing because people like pets in general, but people aren't incentivized to actually go out there and collect them.
It would also be cool to make it like a separate game, and it does not require subscription, but in order to acquire new pets you have to go in WoW and catch them.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow anything to happen like in that mobile game that increases your like collection in any way, unless it's like an achievement that you do through those battles that awards you with a pet. That's not like,
Well,
I mean, some achievements award pets, and I think that's fine because the only thing you're doing is pet battling. You're not like using the you're not really using oh shit. Well, this is gonna be bad. Wait, why is he fighting? Oh, okay. I was like, I don't have my pet out. Like, who are they fighting? So they were fighting each other. Never mind. It's okay. But apparently I can't stay alive here very long. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a shitty player right now. But, like, I don't know. Minions just beat my ass for some reason. So many retail WoW players judge me for playing way too much grindy game. Meanwhile, they got anima. What game? You mean, like, classic WoW? I don't know anything about classic WoW. If I ever, like, maybe you're not referring to me, but, like, if I ever sounded like I was judging you, I have absolutely no reason to. And yes, I shamelessly did world quests, a lot of world quests to get a lot of anima, and I got bored. Like, I wanted to see if that's something that I want to do, and for a time, I was incentivized to get mounts. Do you know when I stopped feeling, has no content. Do you know when I stopped feeling like I want to get all those mounts, even though I still want to, because that's just an obsession that's just stronger than me in any way, shape, or form. When I realized that, like, my random mount button, like this one, summon random favorite mount, like, it would summon mounts, and at some point, I would spawn a mount that I got from Shadowlands, and most of these mounts I would look at and I'd be like, I have no idea where this dude came from. Like, I literally had no clue where a mount was from, and it's not because I have a bad memory. Like, I maybe I do, but I don't think that's the point. I think the point is the fact that they all look the same. And I don't know if you know this, but I struggle with I'm a little bit colorblind. Not fully colorblind, I just don't see the differences between some colors. And that's why having to have a game on quality 1 out of like 10, so it doesn't lag on the first week, that bothers me, because I actually need to differ between colors, and it does affect my gameplay, but what can you do? I don't see the differences between any of the Ardenweald mounts. I don't like recoloring. Yeah, recoloring, I feel like it's fine if the colors are drastic. Like, if you have like a red thing, like this sounds like a copy paste from something that Asmo said a few days before, but he was right. He really was right, and recoloring mounts is okay. Like, for example, those Maldraxxus bees or whatever, like the queen bees and whatnot, like they're beautiful, but if you have like a green bee, and then if you have a red bee, a person like me can see these and can like actually enjoy having like a different version of a mount. Like if it's a black and white mount or whatever, like I can appreciate a white horse in WoW just as much as I can appreciate a black horse. What I can't appreciate is like warlike black horse and then black horse with the same saddle, and the saddle has like slightly different color of the edges of the saddle. Like, what the do you know what I mean? Like, that's what's really bad about it. Like, it has to be seen. If you're recoloring, it doesn't take more effort to just take the bar all the way to the other side and do a completely different color. You know, play around. I mean, I didn't used to know anything about not game design. I still know shit about game design. But the thing is, I know a little bit about like art and digital design now that I do like thumbnails every day and everything. Like I know the contrast, and people like who make these recolors, they just stopped caring about contrast. If you're from Ardenweald, not everything has to be green, blue, or cyan, or turquoise, or whatever the hell these colors are. Like, not everything has to look the same. It really doesn't have to look the same. A mount can be red, even if it's from Ardenweald. We don't care. Okay, increase haste, gain an orb of deception, allow you to copy enemies of fears, fooling them and their allies. I don't know. I don't like any of these epic powers. No, I don't want them to be in deep sleep. Well, disguised. What is this? I gained an orb. Is this like a orb of deception? Use copying enemies if you're fooling them while... Oh, Christina, welcome! And thank you for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Oh, guys, I forgot to even mention, I have these new pop-ups. Was there a pop-up? I hope there was, because I worked hard on putting those together. I wasn't paying attention on the screen, and I didn't see a pop-up. I hope you did, because that's our new join thing. Was it there? Was it there? Am I gonna miss it if I watch the replay? I wanted to see my artwork come to life, and now I missed it. Anyway, Christina, welcome again. Lovely to have you. Aw, I probably missed it, but I hope you didn't. If it even happened, and it better have happened. Fear. No, I don't want to fear anyone. See, I want to complete, like, the whole thing. And I don't want to fear anyone. I don't want to put them into deep sleep. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I just want to actually complete the floor. Oh, I think this counts as completing. And I do not think that it should have been made an extra ability to walk past these cages and basically, I don't think it happened, but oh man, it should have happened. I don't even know how to turn it on again. I'm gonna check it later. Actually, let me just log into Streamlabs to see if I accidentally got. Oh man, I think I got logged out or something. Oh, I would hate that. Okay, now at least you reminded me to actually sign in and do this. Sorry for waiting. I want to make sure I have it figured out.
Maybe there is like a possibility to replay the...
Maybe there is. Yeah, if there is, I'm gonna do that. I just want to properly log in. There
was something like that back while we...
Yeah, I think so, but I never used it. I was not very smart. Yeah, I was definitely logged out. I'm sorry about that. I will, Okay, let me see if this is gonna replay it. I'm gonna make sure everyone's greeted properly. So I just clicked on it and nothing seems to have happened. Did anything happen on stream?
I don't know.
I should hope so. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, do it.
What?
Do it. It's not there. Maybe there is like a lag.
Maybe there is a lag, but like I'm trying to refresh it and just make sure that my stuff is working.
No, nothing.
It's not working? What? It can't not work. Now this is bothering me. Sorry for keeping you waiting, but this is actually important. I'm definitely gonna have to figure this out. Maybe I'm just like spamming you with the announcements now, but like I literally only black and white. There's something black and white popping up. What? Now I'm very confused.
No, he's talking about the colors.
Oh, the color blindness. Oh, I see. Imagine how it's a Karaji battle tank bout. Yeah, like not seeing colors just feels really, really bad. Like luckily I don't have like that kind of issue with like my colors just, I don't know, not showing at all. Yeah, for some reason this is not relaunching. I'm sorry. I did refresh it as well. So I think we should be good. Sorry for like taking absolute ages, but I wanted to see if it would work. But it's not working at the moment. Maybe I did over spam you. Maybe something did happen and I just failed to see it.
No, I was looking. Hold on.
You were? Okay, let me just see. I want to check out the alert box. Maybe the link is different for some reason, or well, not broken. It shouldn't be broken, but
you're gonna get 0 stars for your Torghast completion.
No, I actually am doing a thorough run, so I think I would be fine. Okay, let me see. Apply, refresh. I think this should do it. On the other hand, though, I have no idea what I'm doing, so. See, this is why I disliked streaming on... This is why I disliked streaming on Twitch. Because Twitch, if you can in any way believe it, it has even more messed up like ways to get something to happen. Operating, but I don't want to go. See, if you don't want to go, I don't think you should go. It's as easy as that, and that's something that it took me a while to just, you know, learn it, understand it, and whatnot. But like I used to feel like similarly about my WoW. I'm gonna call it chores now because I don't do chores anymore, and now I just realized that I don't need to do anything in game that makes me unhappy. And do you know what? Gearing makes me genuinely unhappy, and it's always made me unhappy. But being with friends has made me happy, and that's the thing. Like I really genuinely used to enjoy that. But now I've just realized that actually just actually committing myself to that in that sort of way is just not worth it. Like not worth it at all. And like if something is not making you happy, just don't do it. You know, it's just not what you should be doing. Okay, I'm done trying to fix this because for some reason it's not getting fixed, but I will work on it for I will work on it after stream. I want to see them happy. Each of them is special and is a nice feeling. If it's nice to be with your friends, there are a couple of things you could do. First of all, if you like them as friends and if they like you, which I assume you guys like each other, a good option is to be friends in some other way. As in, like, if you like each other but don't like the current game you're playing, how about doing something else as friends? That's one thing. And another one is just you know, trying to do the content in the game that you play that actually just makes you freaking happy. Because that is the whole point. Okay, so we've already been here. I'm doing this in this particular way because I'm trying to make sure I've cleared everything. Because we're not okay. So here we go. We're not doing a speed. We're not doing a speed run. So I just want to see like how much progress you get for a floor if you're not like speed running and just clearing everything. Because I imagine that a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't do this as a speed run. That's the thing. Now the fact that my alerts are not working, the ones that I made, are really is really bothering me. Like, why does it always have to happen to me? Like, I set everything up and something is just not working. Twitch is even worse when it comes to that. Twitch is actually terrible because, like, I remember, like, when I used to stream on Twitch, I would use either XSplit or something else like OBS or whatever, and I would stream every day. I would stream like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours a day, and one day I stream and everything's fine, and then the next day I turn on the stream and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a good day now. And I don't have a good day because something is just randomly not working that worked perfectly a day before that. And that feeling is like one of the worst feelings, like being baffled about like a feature that no longer works for you even though it worked yesterday and you change nothing. You change nothing about it. That is so bad. Like the game, I just want to go and I won't go. If that's the case, sometimes, you know, just taking a little break. Acquire Phantasma, granting mastery. I'm just gonna get mastery rather than getting Phantasma because it's a good power. So yeah, let's kill this guy. So yeah, I genuinely think that like if you don't feel like doing something right now, and I'm the master of like trying to do something, and then that particular thing not being my favorite activity, and then me just getting burned out because I feel like I need to do it, but I don't. Like, I don't know. It's just complicated feelings need to be out of the gameplay. You should never feel complicated about whether or not you want to play a game. It's so useless. 1999, yeah, this business series never does something good. 2021. Everything said help me streaming. That's kind of the way it is. That is exactly. Casting Soul Rod decreases the damage of your drain life. Well, I don't really use. Oh, I want this. I want this so badly because if my little guy dies, I can just respawn him. That is one of my favorite basic powers, and it should be your favorite one too. Definitely should be. And I will fix the alerts. Promise. Okay. Here I don't think there's anything left. If we miss something, I'm gonna... Oh, 99%? No! How do I have a 99%? Am I gonna not get all the stars now? Like, okay, we're gonna find out if we actually have to have a perfect run, or we can be, like, in the top 95%. I wonder. I don't think the speedrunners... like, have the perfect runs always, right? Welcome! How are you doing? And, yeah, please use English in chat because everyone here speaks English and I can't mod 2 languages at the same time. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left. Where's the vendor? Oh, the vendor is still there. Okay, I thought, like, did they remove the vendors? Drain soul. I don't know. Like, I don't think that's... Actually, it's increased by 75%. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. And why does it feel so choppy? I hate it. Okay, we want to increase haste. That's something we definitely... It's the vast. Am I gonna get in trouble for that? Okay, what is this? They sell transmog? For what? For Phantasma? Why is there transmog? Like instead, this is so stupid. This is the most stupid thing that I've ever seen. That is so stupid. Like, you get to buy transmog now that costs Phantasma that helps you progress through the thing. And if you don't buy the thing that will help you progress, you may fail the run. So basically my run has the potential to end.
You can focus on them later when you
But how do I know if they're gonna appear again? Like, are the... You know what? I hate this. I hate this because they're not letting me play. What is this even? What are these? This is a what? A shoulder? What kind of a shoulder? This is pretty mean shoulders. Okay, let's see this other thing. What is this? This is another shoulders. Do you know what? I'm going to not give two shits about my progress right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy transmog because they made me do it. They made me do it, and it's sucks. It's right now. Am I gonna experience a disconnect? Because if I'm in Torghast. Now I have like a 93% completion. I'm gonna fail this. Like, we're not gonna get... Is this because I took transmog? Should I have taken another power?
Maybe there was like a pause or something.
Maybe it was, but I got too tilted for missing out on one thing. But like, I don't know. I hope it's like plus 95% or something. If I have to get 100% on everything to get 5 stars, I'm gonna be so mad. This is so stupid. Like, this should not have been the same currency. This should have been like on the last floor or something when you have Phantasma to spend. It feels so bad to have to choose between something that can genuinely help you progress through the game and transmog. And I like transmog. I really do. And it's unfair. They got me. They totally got me there. It's just really not fair. And now there's a rune-locked vault here that I also have to pick up. Not forget about that. See, I don't like that. That was a lazy thing to do. That was a very lazy solution. I don't like it. I really, really, genuinely don't like that. I don't know what I would have done, but like... waiting for 9.1 just for her to start waiting for 9.2. Do you know what? I'm not even at the point of waiting for 9.2. I am done waiting for games. I have a game that I started playing that I really liked. It doesn't make me want to wait for something. I'm gonna sound... I don't want to bring up Final Fantasy because people are gonna be like, oh, she's bringing it up, she's trying to make us play the game. I don't want to do that. Like, literally, I am done getting annoyed about the stuff that I cannot control. I cannot control how much content there is in WoW, and I cannot control anyone's business decisions. I know that content creators far larger than myself are trying to do that, and they are not very successful at that. Okay, so this one is moving only 1, right? Yeah, okay, this one's moving 1. Okay, so we need to find the one that moves 4. Okay, this one is moving 3. This one's moving 3 of these. So we need the maximum one. We need the one that moves 4. This one. Wait. It's moving that one, it's moving that one, it's moving... This one is moving... This one is moving 4. I hate these puzzles. Like, I genuinely hate this. Okay, this way. And then... I can't make a decision between these two. I literally cannot. this is the way it was, right? This way, and then we need to touch this one, and we made it? Okay, there we go. Did I make it? I made it. I know how to do puzzles. Great job. The casting speed reduced, shadow embrace. I guess. Because that's how we're set up. I'm actually just done waiting. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the content that I like, the content that's available to me, and the content that my viewers will also find to be fun. That's all that I want to do. Nothing else. And I'm done waiting, because literally the only people who ever wait for something in the game are the people who gear themselves. And if I'm not gearing this patch, is there anything that I should wait for? Because if there are still things to do in the game, like collectibles, achievements, or whatever it is, what is there to even wait for? To wait for more of these collectibles and achievements when I haven't gotten all of the previous ones? Nuh-uh. That's not what I'm doing. Ooh, come on. Go. Like, that is literally not what I want to do. I am 56% on my progression in Torghast. Do you honestly think that I'm going to go and do Torghast for any other reason than to progress my older things? That is not happening. I am just going to choose to have a good time. Whether or not that's going to be raiding or collecting transmog or whatever it is, I don't care. I don't care as long as it's good times. What is this? This is like is this a rare? These look like rares. I'm going to fail my thorough run because I wasn't thorough enough. I swear if that happens, if I fail while having like plus 90 something % on all my stuff, I'm gonna be super enraged. Like, how perfect a run do you have to have in order to get 5 stars? Like, what I want to do is I want to clear all 12s with 5 stars once they're out, of course, because there's a mount at the end as an achievement. If you finish, I don't know, all of the layers on 12 or some of the layers, I don't know. Like, it's gonna consume a lot of my time. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it because it is a nice mount. Yes, it's a reskin, but it is also leading towards completion. And I'm not gonna bother myself with the meta completion. Like, that's the only completion that I'm going to choose to not want to do. And here's the thing. Last season, I wanted to do do actual meta completion, so I mythic raid and we didn't even kill all bosses. So with all the effort that I invested, I didn't get to actually finish the meta achievement that I'm still going to be able to finish in like a few years time, even if I go myself and kill mythic Donathus for the chance of Will of Remornia pet. Like, I will still be able to do it. I will still be able to do it no matter what. And that's the thing. I didn't miss out on anything. I just basically killed 5 bosses, and I'm going to, in 3 years time or whatever, I'm going to get 5 achievements less, and I'm gonna have those 10 achievements. See, I don't understand the thing with these. How do I pull one? How in the world do I pull one without, okay, pulling the Colossus? We didn't pull the Colossus. Great news! Oh. Never mind. We're getting wrecked on all fronts, and we need to move. We need to move because we're getting our. Never mind. This guy just needs to go. Like, he just needs to freaking go. Am I gonna die here? Am I actually legitimately going to die? I can't believe I died. What happens if I release? Am I just done? Okay, I'm at the beginning of the floor, so does this mean I can die? Like, how many times can you die? Am I just, like, done with my run? What is the thing with this? I don't know. I know I always struggled with that pack. So are they just gonna let you, like, play? Maybe they let me play and then, like, take the points away from me if I die, because I'm still here. Like, I thought my run would end. I thought that was how it worked. And don't judge me because I didn't play this, like, till the very end on, like, in the PTR. I didn't even get to do these things, so. Oh, so this time he actually pulled the Colossus. Amaze balls. Amazing. Okay, let's see if we can salvage this. How in the world did we manage to pull Colossus? And we don't even have a buff thing anymore. So I'm gonna spend my raptures and see what I have left. This is gonna be a shitty experience for sure. So can I not beat this guy? I need to start healing so I can heal my guy. Maybe they're just gonna end my run after the final boss. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna have like a non-perfect run. Or maybe you can just continue whatever it is that, like, whatever the system is. I don't trust it. I don't trust it too much. And those spoil it for me. I have no idea what happens here, so I'm floor 4, and I started like an hour ago, and I'm going super slowly because that's who I am. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is getting to all the secrets and all the stuff now, so we can still possibly salvage our run. I'm not sure how it works. Is this? Oh my god. There's this guy. I saw him like from stealth, and I wasn't too excited about it, but I didn't think he would just like go ahead and just straight out attack me. I guess that's how things work. Am I supposed to be far away from this guy? Can you do anything to me? I don't think he can. Okay, chance to create a zone of soul empowerment. No. Increase crit. Okay, let's get Fade. Like, the rest of the stuff was just stupid. This shit is legitimately not easy. I know I'm geared enough for this. I think I was just like messing around too much. Okay, now let's destroy everything. At least try to. That speaker. So basically, if you don't want to speedrun this thing, it's going to take like 3 hours. So what you want to do in Torghast, and this is something that most people are gonna do, just like go to the group finder and find all the groups that are called speedrun. It sounds bad, but like if you want to do everything, I guess it's easier if you have more players. But as I said, it would be very hard these days to just find someone who isn't willing to speedrun and who just wants to do a thorough run. And I want to do a thorough run to just like get the picture of how different it might be. And so far, I only got freaking triggered about the transmog being randomly offered at level 3 for the Phantasma that I probably would have used to not die on floor 4. like I did. I'm not saying it was because I didn't have any powers. It was probably because I act like a moron. But that's not the point. The point is, on a limited time run, offering a reward for the like currency that you need to progress is a terrible idea. It's just not a good idea. Please don't like, was there a different way to do this? Like, I know some ways, like, I would have done it. Like, do you know what I would have done? Like, at the end of the run, why not make it so that there's, like, an additional vendor there and be like, hey, you know, if you have some phantasma left, you know, here's some transmog for you, and that incentivizes you to, like, collect stuff and everything. Like, would that not be a better idea? Please tell me I'm right, because that's what I need to hear about this. Yeah, like, okay, why isn't it at the last vendor? You don't even need to create an additional NPC for me. Why is it... first of all, like, I'm minding the fact that it's the same currency, but yeah, at the end, you usually have your, you know, shit calculated out, and you know that you're not gonna die if you buy shoulder transmogs or whatever it is that you want. Like, why? Like, I feel like something's gonna get stolen from me. I really feel that way. Like, if I don't take these shoulders right now, I don't know what their drop rate is. I don't want to have to go to Wowhead every time I want to check, like, if something is, like, a limited time or whatever. Like, if I didn't take at least one of these shoulders, I would have felt like some sort of rare or whatever just came by and I didn't kill it because of some in-game progression item that I may have needed, but I probably didn't. And I would end up just, like, feeling super salty about that. Is that normal behavior? I don't know. But that's how I would have felt. Like, I don't like this change. I love the fact that they're adding transmog to it, but, like, why isn't it a drop from the final boss? Why do I have to spend my phantasma on it? I know people complained a lot about their phantasma just being, you know, sitting there, them not having anything to do with it, but come on! Maybe I'm just, like, finding some stupid-ass reasons to complain about. That's a possibility, but I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. Because I truly got triggered there. And I know I'm not gonna be the only one. Someone's gonna be like, oh, this is great. Oh, this is not good, you know? And they realize they have like 302 phantasmas. And they need to buy 3% haste or whatever to finish the run. And they can't because they bought shoulders, like me. You know, don't be me. Never buy transmog. Just make sure you're finishing your Torghast. So I'm gonna buy Malefic to get more phantasma in case I get those, to see those shoulders again. But now I bought one. My end is gonna run, and my end is gonna run. My run is gonna. I'm so scared that they're gonna kick me out. Like, okay, so that death is just going to be like taken away from my overall score, and I'm at like 99%. And please tell me that 1% was my death that just, you know, counted as a 1% less of like the stuff that I don't know. Let's see what we can get here. Do I now? Oh, more appearances that I don't even have phantasma for. Great stuff. Awesome. Casting Malefic Rapture instantly grants you 5 phantasmas. Your demons. Well, we already have this. It would be so stupid to take another one. I really wanted to get this one, and last time I couldn't because I bought a transmog. Sorry. Oh, okay, so there's the... Wait, there's the boss? I thought this was like a 9-layer thing. Oh, shit. What in the world? Wait, why is this happening to me? He's supposed to be charging into my walker guy. Oh, okay, well there was a trap that I didn't see. So this is what I was talking about colors. Like sometimes there are just things I cannot see. I would have paid more attention. So, I for some reason thought I wasn't even gonna have the final boss now. I thought this was gonna be more layers. Dobro, samo drugi bossa. For some reason I didn't expect the boss at all. I don't know, like something in my mind got messed up and I was like, no, there's no way this is like 6 floors. Like it was a 9 and for some reason, I don't know why I expected 9 floors. Like something just got terribly wrong in my head. And I didn't even know this was gonna be the boss and shit! Come on, dude. Go there. Fight for us. I'm not gonna get 5-starred, am I? Shit! I got 3 stars! What? Oh, that's just really bad. I thought I was at worst going to get 4? Savior, Rescuer, Plunder, what the hell? Completion, okay, so I got 99, empowered bonus +6, I got 0 on time. How is this even calculated? Stupid ass run. Okay, well apparently... Is this a companion? Teaches you how to summon an Ashen Chomper. Did we actually get a pet from this? Oh my god, well that makes it all worth it. This run, okay, this run was officially all worth it. Who gives a shit about the stars? Look at this guy. Okay, look at this little dude. He looks very low res for 2021. What can you do? He is, regardless of the lack of pixels that I would have liked him to have, a majestic little thing, isn't he? He is good! Still very blurry, but... should that bother me? He's doing stuff with his face that I didn't expect it. Oh! Oh my god, he is... Okay, he bought me. Okay, this one was worth it. I got 3 stars, but I got this guy. He did...
It's a Morat, right?
What?
It's a Morat.
It is some kind of Morat. I don't know if this is new or not. Like, I never even saw this guy. He is so adorable. Okay, so we can leave the thing. I could try to 5-star. Did I get less as my rewards? Let me see. How much could I have gotten? Soul Ash 915, Soul Cinder 60, Tower Knowledge 60. I have no idea what I know what Tower Knowledge is, but I don't know why I need it in particular. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Or you could... you don't have any phones. Never mind. Should we do another one? Should we try to 5-star a run?
I will mute you.
You're gonna what?
Mute your stream on my PC so we don't create.
Okay, I'm very upset about getting 3 stars there. I know these things don't matter. Let me just see. When do I need to 5-star for a mount? Let me see. What is this? This is the rating, expansion features. Let me see if there's Torghast here. I hate that this is just like an expansion feature. Like you're never gonna see this again. Okay, let me see what I'm missing. Collect 250,000 Phantasma. I don't have Gatekeeper of Torghast. Writhing. Oh, I don't have all the bosses defeated. Writhing Soul Mass. I don't know when that's gonna happen. The following anima powers using Rana. Okay, so there are still some things that I need to work on. So I need to be getting these ravenous anima cells for achievements. Successfully complete the adamant vaults or any layer of What in the world? Is there a new thing? Hop for reaches, twists and corridors, Scoldus hole. Is this like a new Torghast thing that I'm unaware of? Feed each of the following rare encounters. Are these new achievements? Obtain the box of many things. Achieve a flawless run. So okay, so at some point we're gonna do this. Okay, so achieve a flawless run on layer 12 in each week of Torghast. Okay, so basically nothing matters until we get to level 12. Basically we're gonna have to, yeah. So the achievement that requires us to have a flawless run is not even going to matter now, because all we need to do is like get the layer 12 flawless runs. Research rank 3. Box of many things. Oh, we're gonna get the pet. Read the achievements. What are these things? Slay an elite enemy with 10 stacks of venge. What is this? Do we get the... Okay, so there's the Master of Torment achievement, but there's nothing that we get for it. So there are like 4 things. Okay, so these are like... There's nothing really happening here. Like the only thing that we should be focusing on is getting a flawless run on all of our stuff, because there's a mount reward. It is the Moss-Thorn Charger, and that is only for layer 12, and that's not going to be unlocked for a very, very long time. For those of you who haven't seen the mount, let me just see. Okay, Charger. There's a lot of Chargers actually. Crimson, the Fallen... No, this is not the one. Moss-Thorn Charger. I think it's this one. Yeah, Torghast Tower of the Dam. Basically, this is the mount that you get when you get all flawless runs. And I couldn't give 2 shits about my run right now. If it's not gonna matter, like none of my runs are going to matter. Until I get to level 12. There's no particular achievement on getting anything until then. And that's not gonna happen in like a month or something. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's when we're actually going to get this baby, not before that. And yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do the other wings now because of that. Mostly what I want to do is we did do a quest for Korth. Well, not for Korth. Yeah, these are dailies. Let me see. Where's the... Okay, Torghast Tower of the Damned. There's the Box of Many Things quest. And where is this? Rune Carver's Orb. Is there a new room here that I'm not aware of? Actually, there is. Okay, so basically we need to start... I think this is how it works. I think your run may be shitty, but then you get to, like, learn new talents. I think there's a talent tree that you can like invest your like knowledge points in or whatever. I actually want to check that out. So hopefully my quest guy is... Oh, he's my quest guy actually. Okay, so he has another purpose. Let's do this. The Box of Many Things. You return... Curious device. Anchoring it in this place will prove useful. The woman power of this box can only be unlocked by feeding it pride and memory. In its wave are incantations I have seen use the other realms to siphon an unconditional soul. This abomination has used these tools of redemption and honor to create a lock. As you challenge the floors of Torghast, your skill, speed, and efficiency will all contribute to tower knowledge which this box can feed upon. So the better run we have, the more of this knowledge we're getting. Feed it to retrieve the powers within. Okay, cool. So that's what we do. Oh, okay. Okay, so basically we're getting talent trees back, even if it's just for Torghast. The box of many things storms with power. Alright. The box hunger is reaching into your memories of Torghast for past deeds to feed upon. Okay. Okay, let's see what this is like. Earn tower knowledge. What is this? Begin each run with 1 blessing. What in the world is blessing? Automatically loot enemies, excluding Torghast bosses. This is actually kind of useful. Becoming empowered increases movement speed by additional 5% and haste by additional 5%. I want to check something out. Okay. I want to see... Okay, this is probably micromanagement, but I do want these talents, so I want to check out if there's someone who was smart enough to actually do the talents. When we discuss the order we recommend after trying out things in the PTR is like Blessing of the Ancients twice, and then free turn to... Okay, so basically they have the... So basically they did some research on the PTR, and up until here they have like an order of ranks that is kind of optimal. We have 80, and that's probably not very good. Why is season maximum 180? I don't understand that. Does that mean I'm not gonna be able to upgrade these things? From with 1 blessing. Blessing of the Ancients twice. Okay, so the second talent is going to cost me another 80. How is this 80 out of 180? I don't understand this. It says season maximum. I want to check this out in a guide. Okay, so basically we didn't... this currency has a weekly cap that increases every week for all characters. So this is not the... It says season maximum. This currency has a weekly cap that increases every week for all characters, similar to conquest points. This allows to easy catch up on alts as long as you do Torghast runs required to cap your TK. So is this like a weekly cap? I have like 80... out of 180. Why does it say season? So okay, so it's probably going to be a different number next week. So it's probably this number this week. So if I do another run, and now I have like 60, and whatever I do, I'm gonna get enough to actually do the to actually have this. I kind of understand this, I think. Okay, so apparently we're gonna have some blessings, which are like random buffs for this. Okay, I'm kind of starting to understand this system. That's fine. But there's not a lot to do. Now that I'm like starting to think about it, there is not that much that you're doing. You basically have... Okay, so this is the point. You basically have the like the weekly cap of your like tower knowledge that increases with every week, which is kind of sort of a ridiculousness because you're gonna... Well, yeah, I mean, you're not gonna... Never mind. It's okay. It's actually fine because you're not gonna be able to get in like more things than that anyway. More knowledge than that anyway, and then like you're building towards this talent tree, and And eventually, like in order to do a flawless run, which is like a 5-star or whatever, 5 symbol run on 12, you're gonna want to have this talent tree worked out. Okay, sure, I can get behind that. It is, I don't know, like I'm not a particular fan of you know, these weekly systems and things that just make you keep getting like yourself reminded of some things that you need to do. I definitely didn't like the fact that I have to choose between getting transmogs right now, like these shoulders and whatnot, and like getting them later for Stygia. Overall, I'm not disappointed. Overall, it just feels like the same thing, and that's what's about it. Like, it's all right. I mean, nothing has really changed. You still have 6 floors. I for some reason something weird happened in my mind, and I was doing a layer 9, and I don't know, like in my mind thought that there was gonna be 9 floors. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense, and I can't justify it with anything. But that was it. It was like the same bosses, the same stuff again. I did get a pet, which is what I'm excited about. And there's this talent tree now that is making things a little bit more interesting. But here's the thing about the PTR. As a feature, PTR allows for no exploration if you want to do things properly, because you have like a seasonal cap. And apparently it's very important for you to complete your talent tree, and it is assumed that with your talent tree being completed, you will just have a flawless run, and you just need to work towards that. It's not like, oh, let's make a good decision. It's not, it's unbalanced again, because again, is my guy dancing? Is this pet actually legitimately that he is? Okay, take a moment. Okay, you stop whatever you're doing. Not now, I guess, because now he stopped dancing. He was dancing though. We're just gonna look at him in case he does it again. Anywho, it's just like there's already an optimal thing. It's like after a bunch of testing on the PTR, I as a content creator, as someone who actually wants to enjoy the game for real and just be like, I don't know, caught up, I already feel like I'm not caught up. And I know a lot of people disagree with me, but I don't like the fact that we have the PTR, because the PTR makes no sense right now. We've never had this bad of a feedback on a patch, except for when Draenor happened. Oh, he's scratching himself. He's just adorable. We've never had so many people being genuinely upset about what the new patch brought, unless we think about Draenor, and a lot of people weren't there back in the day, so I don't want to bring it up. People are pissed off. Like, after 8 months with no content, people don't want to just like go ahead and do Korthia. People would have preferred to have like the raid open, even if they're undergeared. People would have preferred to have a dungeon to do with their friends, even if they're undergeared. Even if there's a bug or two or whatever. People are just hungry for content. And getting it spaced out like this, it just doesn't really feel that good, because it is all like I'm trying to refuse to think that it's a subscription game, but it is a freaking subscription game, and it's bothering me. That's one thing. And I don't know how to feel about the fact that, like, if I wanna be caught up, if I wanna do like things piece by piece and gear piece by piece and do whatever piece by piece, I just have to consider like my WoW subscription as a monthly bill to be okay with, if I wanna, you know, play and do stuff so I can get them done. It's either that or like completely abandoning the content creation on like of all the topics that I want to cover in the 9.1, and then I'm out of the game for like the whole patch when it comes to the guides and everything. So if I want to do guides, and I will do the LFR guides. I was thinking about doing normal and heroics, but the thing is, my community and most of the people who watch my content, they're perfectly fine with being casual because I do collecting, and not a lot of collectors are hardcore raiders that want to watch heroic guides. Heroic guides are already out. You have the Ready Check Pool, you have Hazel's guides, you have many guides that will just focus on you just doing the best possible performance in your heroic raid or whatever. I'm going to stop at normal and the LFR because that is what most people who come to this channel want to see, and I'm going to be that one content creator that doesn't shame you from doing like LFR, because there is a lot of new players in Shadowlands, or at least there was. But we'll see what the patch 9.1 brings. I know that there's going to be a lot of PvP people, a lot of, you know, Mythic Plus people and whatnot who want these sockets and these Sanctum gems or whatever, because unfortunately they need it for progression in their own other pieces of content, and I want to make it easier for you to just, you know, get through something you're not familiar with, because if you're just a PvP player, there's a chance you never raid it, and that's okay. And if you want to do an LFR, that's totally fine as well. And I just don't want to continuously touch on like, oh, in heroics you're gonna see this or whatever, this is the optimal way to do it. I will help you survive the raid. and that's, in order for me to do that, and I want to do it along with you, I don't want to just, you know, turn a blind eye to the fact that the raid finder isn't out yet and make raid finder guides when I don't see where people make mistakes. If you're, I don't know if any of you remember like what happened way back in the like in the 9.0, like when the raid finder for Castle Nathrio was coming out. I actually spent a lot of time in the LFR because I was talking to people about where they were making mistakes and what problems they used to have. So my guides for the LFR are largely based on that, on the conversation with those people as they were doing their content. And I want to do that again. I don't want to just be like, oh, you know what, in the LFR this is just going to be simple. It may not be. And I'm going to wait with my guides and with my content until we hit that point of the expansion. Unfortunately, everything is just like piece by piece by piece, and you can't do all the stuff at once. And if you like at some point, if you like unsubscribe from WoW and decide to take it all in at once, like maybe even at the end of the expansion, again, that's totally fine, because the truth is you're gonna have everything unlocked at the end of the expansion. You're gonna have your stories and campaigns unlocked. You're not gonna be getting any more Covenant mounts and shit to worry about. Okay, so what's personally stopping me from doing what's stopping me from changing the Covenant right now, even though I wanted to switch to Necrolord so I could work on the story and get the Covenant related mounts. Now I have another mount, or another 2 mounts or something to work towards in the Night Fae campaign, and I feel stuck as Night Fae, even though Night Fae is like the most optimal, but right now I'm not concerned with that. I can't switch from Night Fae from Necrolord, because that means that I'm gonna miss out on the 40 renown that I could get from Night Fae, which is again week by week by week, and I'm gonna not have these rewards. So I'm gonna stay Night Fae until there is no more content to do for Night Fae. Like as a, you know, Covenant or campaign or whatever, I'm gonna work on the Queen's Conservatory Garden and get the mounts from there, because I'm probably not going to farm like Stitchies and castles and whatnot in order to get those same mounts, because I already have the Queen's Conservatory worked out, and I'm not gonna invest that much anima again into another feature Unless there's like a special, like a toy or something, then it might be worth it. But we'll see. We'll see when the end of the expansion actually hits. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stay Night Fae until like the end of the year or the beginning of next year when there's like the end of Renown. But then I'm afraid of the 9.2, because what if I switch the Covenant and then in the 9.2 there's like another 40 Renown or something, and they're gonna be like, oh, but there's 4 more Night Fae mounts that now we're not gonna be able to have. And then I go, you know, feels bad, man. I want them, and now I have to switch back and go through all this hassle. And switching back is not really that bad. I just don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to invest like 2 weeks of my life into like switching the covenants and proving my worth and doing whatever. It's just a hassle. It's not really. Oh, he's sleeping. He's so cute. I know it's not a big deal. I know I could switch back anytime, but I just want to make sure I could, like, you know, bite the story and just like take it all in and finish it all at once. So I will probably be doing the anima quests from time to time, and whatever I don't spend on mounts and transmogs for Night Fae, whatever, I'm going to save probably in the bank or something to just invest into other rewards next year. What I think, and I'm sorry about the huge ramble, I hope this is at least somewhat useful to you when it comes to your own decisions, but when it comes to what's going to be happening like next year with the content and everything, I'm gonna be honest, I doubt that there's going to be another patch this year, like the 9.2. I think the 9.2 cannot be ready on time for when the Endwalker hits. Endwalker is the new Final Fantasy expansion, and that's hitting in like November. Maybe there's a micro chance that they're gonna whip something together, but I'm not super excited over the prospect of that, because that just might turn out horrible. And I think it's another sync and another race with time itself that Blizzard cannot win at this time, because if you are going to whip something up and throw out a patch in November, it better be a freaking amazing patch, because people are on the verge of just like letting it die. And I think they're working, like, this is just my assumptions, I have no one at Blizzard or anything like that, but I do think that there is well, I would personally just establish a scheme to counter Endwalker in some way, especially after the survey that they did on what's on whether people are likely to play Endwalker or not. I think someone over there is genuinely concerned about the Endwalker, but Endwalker, I don't think November is a good time for a new patch if it was to happen. What I think is going to be more realistic is that, like, a more realistic strategy for Blizzard would be to make this patch really good. To just, you know, make it not as buggy, make a good, you know, thing around maybe Mythic World First Race, maybe introduce some new features that we don't yet know about, and all these things. Like, I think that is the way to just try to make people happy this patch, and then probably get a patch out in, like, I don't know, February or something like that, when there's going to be, I think it's around like January, February, excuse me, that they're gonna do a BlizzCon online or whatever it's called, and the announcement of the next expansion. I think the hype over that could be a good enough you know, hype to get the patch out, but I don't know how that would work out in the budget decisions, and it seems that the budget decisions are some really important decisions that get made in Blizzard that, you know, patches don't really have a lot to do with, and that's a little bit sad, but that's just the way it is. So I don't know, I think I'm just gonna stick to Night Fae until I can get all the stuff that there is for Night Fae and the open world. So I'm going to be focusing largely on everything there is in the open world, especially when there's flying, so you can expect a little bit more of the guides that are about the Shadowlands open world that you can more easily do with flying. So I've been holding out on some of them because I think that no one wants to walk around and do these puzzles and stuff, and I'm gonna help you do it like in an easier way with your flying mount. And that's why you'll see some stuff that you may have already seen or gotten or whatever, but the point of my guides and my content is easy guides, easy content, and flying makes things easy. So whatever was hard a few months ago, I'm going to rework that into something that you can just do in a few minutes once you get your flying. So yeah, I'm excited about flying because it's gonna make these things better. And yeah, that's pretty much what you can expect. So unfortunately, I will not be covering the other Covenants content until next year, maybe Kyrian, because my druid is actually on Kyrian. My druid is Kyrian, and she is currently not doing very well when it comes to anima and everything. But there's a slight chance that I will just work through the campaign and just get more anima and just get my rewards and get those Covenant specific things that you guys can benefit from as well. It depends on the time that I have available. So this is kind of a, I guess, I don't know what this is. This is probably my plans for the 9.1 that sounded a lot longer than what I did in that video, but like in the video that I posted, which is about my 9.1 plans, I didn't have this much of a I don't care anymore attitude that I probably have right now. But like, it's not that I don't care, I care very much, but I don't care about gear anymore. That's just a thing. I'm not gonna gear. So if you're gonna be looking for that kind of content, like, I'm gonna do the content to get through it, and I'm gonna do the content to help you, and I'm gonna do the content to get the rewards from it that I will feel good about and that you will feel good about once you get them as well. But I'm not gonna be involved in any way, shape, or form into some serious PvPs, mythic plus keys, or raiding. This patch is about collecting, and there's gonna be a lot of collecting stuff. And if you like that, if you want to get stuff that gets overshadowed by the whole drama of like gear and stuff, if you just want to be happy in game and just get things that will make you happy, then I think you're gonna like what I have in store for the 9.1 when it comes to content. Because I want to be happy. I don't want to be in this gloomy mood where I'm just like, oh, I hate this game, I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy. Yes, I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy, but I'm also gonna play WoW in the way that I like to play WoW. And I think there's a lot of people out there who still like to play WoW in a way that I like to play WoW. And I want you to just know that it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to not want gear. It's okay to not worry about, sockets and legendaries and all this ridiculousness if that doesn't touch you on any way. There's plenty to do. And if I can salvage like at least that little part of like the community stuff that I have around here, and if I can like influence that in any way, I want to make people who follow this channel and who benefit from this content, I want to make them happier, and I want to make you happier. So yeah, I just wanna help you get these bits and pieces of content that will generally just make you happy if gear is not what you truly want to have to make you happy. So yeah, sorry for a lot of rambles and shambles and whatever. I hope this was at least in somewhat useful to you. And on that note, I will be finishing today's stream because I'm not going to do another layer of Torghast now that I realized that I only have to do it perfectly on layer 12. Yes, doing it 3-starring it and whatever is going to damage me a little bit on that road, as I've already seen. Like, I started off just wanting to say how I hate that everything is already predetermined and everything already has an optimal route because of the PTR. So it all started with my resentment of the PTR system. But whatever, that's just the way it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the last 20 minutes of footage where there's nothing but a little dog that occasionally scratches and dances Macarena. It was fun. I will be seeing you next time. I may see you on Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. It's either going to be WoW or Final Fantasy without any, drama or whatever. I think, like, if there's something to do in WoW, like, I don't even know if there is something to do right now in WoW except for the Korthia grind and stuff. There's nothing to really do. Like, I could, like, if I'm gonna do a puzzle or something, if I happen to just get something working until Sunday, I'll let you in on that. But yeah, for those of you who follow Final Fantasy as well, you might be able to see that on Sunday too. So the stream is gonna be around the same time, and tomorrow there's gonna be a mount guide. So watch out for that if you're interested in some new Korthia mounts. And yeah, that is pretty much. Roleplay? Roleplay can also happen. Roleplay almost always happens on my stream. Also, Rich, welcome back. And yeah, it's actually a piece of content that I haven't been publicly dabbling into lately, but it's an inviting idea, and I will definitely think about it. So thank you for for reminding me that there is more to do than just, raid Mythic Sanctum of Domination. On that note, I will see you guys tomorrow in the video, and on Sunday on live stream, and then Monday live stream, Tuesday video, Wednesday live stream, Thursday video, Friday live stream, Saturday video, and Sunday live stream. That's pretty much the schedule that I got going on right now. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for sticking around. Figure that's what we were talking about. Nice to see you're open. Yeah, I am absolutely open for that. It's just that a lot of roleplay just happens very late at night when I don't stream, and when I randomly go to Stormwind or somewhere else, and there's just like weird things going on. But I'll think about it. I wanna do some roleplays. Actually, that would be really fun. Yeah, that would be fun. I'm gonna try to get something to happen when it comes to that. Alright, now I'm actually gonna go. Thanks again, and yeah, see you on Sunday. Bye.